gonna run it hard. Microphone test 1 2 1 2. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome out to the first round of our Caribbean Endurance Championship. Yo, it's gonna be hot. Trust me, this is the premier sim racing category for the Caribbean. It's gonna be 90 minutes of hot and sweaty racing, right? We've got more than 10 guys registered here. We got a total of about 19, 20 guys registered actually for the entire bout. But some of them not being able to come out for the first round here today. That's no problem. We've got 4 more rounds to go. Yes, that is indeed true. 5 rounds total of this endurance series, ladies and gentlemen. You're not going to want to miss this one. This is the most anticipated one of the season. We've got 4 simultaneously running championships, and this is the pinnacle, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one that you should be interested in. Trust me. It's going to show the entire talent of not just the driver, but the entire field for them to run on such tracks as Bathurst. Yes, that is indeed correct. We are at Mount Panorama, ladies and gentlemen. It's currently
How does the heart feel, John?
It's currently 3:33 in the morning. And these guys are getting in their last set of practice here before we go full out qualifying. Oh man, I'm excited for this one, guys.
Yes, it's a trade-off.
Throughout the entire work done to the season, we've been looking forward to this one here because, you want to know who's bad? The team and the drivers throughout this championship, they're the ones who's going to be bad. Justin Nasir, in his custom liveried, Canada featured Porsche 911 RSR, come across the line with 202.994, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a bunch of Jevon Gunnings now exiting the pits there.
Hey Marlon, you can hear me?
Yo!
And
here
we have 2 newcomers. First one is in the name of Matthew Yusuf.
Come again, I didn't hear that.
Coming out alongside Stephen Bhola, his teammate. I don't see Stephen registering the time just yet on the server.
Alright, cool, thanks.
And let's get it going. We've got just about 1 minute to go here in the free practice session, official free practice session. The BMW M8 looking quite beautiful under the moonlight here. Goes into the ultimate turn in his custom liveried M8. Comes across the line and cannot go faster than the 11th position he's in, but that's not fine. That's fine. We're still in practice, free practice here, and it probably just, as you can see, Stephen Bhola now entering, his teammate now entering the void, and he's registered as 12th on the grid, but I don't think he's managed to get a time in. Man, these cars look so beautiful. Can't wait for you to see them in the morning hours. As we close off this session, 5 seconds to go. Majority of the guys are in the pit lane. Got a few cars here on track, but there goes the waved checkered to signify the end of the session. Alright. I'm hearing you guys want me louder. Let me try and add a booster here. Let me know how this is now. I hope it's not too loud. I tend to get really loud during the stream. So, alright, maybe this one will do. Alright guys, how's everyone doing there in chat? Free to chat with me if if you like, and with the guys around you, no problem whatsoever. Welcome out, ladies and gentlemen. I'd just like to say thanks a lot for sticking with us. Thanks a lot for joining us. We've currently got 14 drivers out here on track, with 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 not being able to be here, as we're currently awaiting Yusuf comes across the line now. He's in 9th position. Well done by Yusuf there to climb up the ladder a bit. Lange comes across the line now. Lange Boswell out of Jamaica there. You see him representing with his flag. He's running alongside Oswin Wilson here from the British Virgin Islands as his teammate. Alright, here we go. I'll be right back, guys.
How long is qualifying?
Supposed to be 30, I think. Jevon, maybe.
And we are back as we are awaiting the countdown to get going into the official qualifying session, ladies and gentlemen.
Jevon, check it yet.
Alright guys, welcome out. How much time do we have on the countdown there?
36 seconds.
Thank you very much. I would just want to say welcome out to the first Caribbean Endurance Championship. As I explained to you guys earlier, this is the pinnacle of sim racing in the Caribbean. I like for you guys to act exactly like that. That being said, enjoy yourselves and be cognizant of the regulations. Have fun. Good luck.
Good afternoon to my senior citizen friend, Danny.
Collect your pension yet for this month, sir?
Yeah, next week Tuesday. Normally the first Tuesday of every month.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, let me see what you can do on track here.
Everyone's coming out on for the official qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. It's 5:07 in the morning, simulated here by our SOL system provided by aftermarket developers here. of the Assetto Corsa simulation game, motor racing simulation game. It is our simulation of choice, and it's very flexible and cost-worthy at that. That's the reason why we chose it. As we got Oswin Wilson here on his outlap, looking pretty fast already, ladies and gentlemen, out the boat, representing British Virgin Islands here. We expect to see a lot of accidents and a lot of mishaps today. This mountain is unforgiving, ladies and gentlemen. If you don't quite know about Mount Panorama out there in Australia, I suggest you do a bit of research there into the facility. They have 30 minutes of qualifying, and we're already down to 28 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Oswin Wilson now comes to complete his first outlap to begin his first flying lap. His flying lap called his official qualifying lap. As the sun rises over Mount Panorama, Oswin Wilson crosses the line there. Sorry, Landry, I didn't get that.
Could you check your discard, PM?
Sure, no problem. Alright, let me get on that. Alright guys, can you guys kick Lange for me please? He's stuck in the server. And can't rejoin.
We can't kick him. The option is not here.
Alright, so I'll have
Next
to do
is
it
name.
from the console. Thanks.
Osman, sticking on the right side.
Try now, Lange. Alright, Oswin finally comes across the line with a 205.358, followed by his, actually Rahul Nasir, I was about to say his teammate. Try doing a full restart of Content Manager and everything, please. John Green, it's actually Tommi Gore that manages to register the second time here in his Chevrolet Corvette, sorry, C7R. Loud sung in Corvette C7R. Marlon Younge registers a time finally in his BMW M8 custom livery. Well done here. Shooting that turn just a bit there, Marlon Younge, and then his teammate here, they both represent Team Xplay out of Guyana, Martin Webster. Currently sitting in 4th position, Wilson, definitely on a not a flyer here. For some reason, Rahul Nasir's lap has not registered. So we do not see a time yet from him, but he's behind Oswin Wilson here. He's following quite closely there, almost in the slipstream of Oswin Wilson. So let's see what he does on the timing sheets. First sector, second sector, third sector, and now he's about to complete the lap here. Oh, there he goes, first fastest with a 2:03.933, guys. Rahul Nasir probably getting a toll there from Oswin Wilson. As we see Azaad Hassan exit the pit there. We've got Green who comes across the line too in his Ferrari. 488 John Green here. And not a crowd favorite. Not in? Alright, give me a second. Let me see what else I can do. Justin Nasir, ladies and gentlemen, is back in the pits here, but he's managed to go 2:02.283 on the board here. He's in a Porsche 911 RSR.
Charging battery. As Rahul Nasir comes across the line once more, he does not improve. Actually, that was his out lap. As Justin Nasir is back out on track here. Here is Justin in his Porsche. Justin here begins his first flyer. He goes even faster there, guys? No, he does not. But he takes that car back into the pits. Who else is out here? We've got Rahul Nasir still second and second position. We got Oswin Wilson here in third. John Green takes that car back into the pits. Now with the Corvette there. Having a little issue there with the Jamaican of Tommi Gore. We're going to stick with Tommi here. He's just right behind Danny as Danny was giving him the go ahead there. Himself some room from Danny Nasir, who's in front of him in the Ford GT, to begin his fast lap. He's currently sitting in fourth position. Behind him in sixth is Christian Rajnath. A Guyanese representing out here at Caribbean Sim Racing Organization. Christian is the only one on the grid right now racing with a controller. Everyone else has a steering wheel and pedal set. And he's still managing to stay there within the top five. I say bottom five. In the midfield, as we call it, in a very contentious position, I might add. He's got a bit of internet issues there. That's what you usually see when their internet connection is not that stable. We're now under 15 minutes of qualifying here. Just about to go racing for 90 minutes. His fast lap. Lance Nasir tries to get out of the way there. Let's go back to Gore though. Where is Tommi Gore? He's now leaving the mounting section here. Says he's still on an out lap, but we all know that he's actually on his fast lap. Martin Webster managing to go faster there. Goes up into 8th position. Higher. The guy in front of him is John Green here in the Ferrari 488. And we've got 12 minutes left here in qualifying session. Newcomer Matthew Yusuf has managed to go in 6th position, dethroning Christian Rajnath from that position. And he goes back into the pits. Gunnings finally managing to register a time here in the other Chevrolet Corvette. As Matthew Yusuf exits the pits behind him. Gunnings going to try and go even higher, but Marlon Younge is the one that now goes into 6th position to dethrone Matthew Yusuf. What you'll find here is you got a bunch of guys with custom liveries on their cars. They actually worked on these liveries by themselves, and some of them have outsourced help. This one in particular here by Marlon Younge was done by Rahul Nasir, who's not a competitor on the grid. And it looks quite interesting here for Team Xplay in what is supposed to be, I think, is a gold, yellowish gold color. It's more yellow than gold though, but I do know their theme is usually gold. John Green has managed to go 4th fastest now in that Ferrari 488. We've got the top 4, all of them in the pits. Where is Tommi Gore? He's now coming down. Oh, he's now entering turn 2 with Christian right behind him. Christian here wanting to grab some more places back from where he's been relegated to. Marlon Younge is in front of them, but behind them on the timing sheets. Jevon Gunnings managing to put that Chevrolet Corvette in 3rd position here. The Jamaican going 3rd fastest. Well done by him. Got Martin Webster now exiting the pits behind him. Back to Tommi Gore. He's actually canceled that lap. Oswin Wilson here, who we saw coming out of the pits first, is now in 4th position here. After some time in qualifying, he's going to want to try and put together a better lap here. Oh, the front tires have locked up, as there's no footing here for these cars around that turn.
Steven, you want to give me a break?
What's that?
Give me a break there, man.
Yeah, go.
Ooh, and he unfortunately bended their
The
Nasir.
wall. Sorry.
And Steven was actually trying to give him some room there. And he managed to bend it himself. So let's get back to Gore now. Where is Gore? Oh, he's having some issues there with Matthew as well. That's definitely not going to be a fast one there from Tommi Gore. Oh, Steven having some issues there. He's now parked it on the curb and managing to take that car back. Everyone around them canceling their laps here. John Green going by. Tommi can't park the car there. Tommi, you can't park the car there. Oh my god, he left. Wow.
We gotta go in practice session. Go in practice session and get in.
Hey, I told him not to park it there.
Cool.
Alright, so we're back with Oswin here. If you guys are wondering, I am doubling as the race director as well. So I'm the overlord here for these guys. I'm gonna be watching Oswin here because Oswin had the fastest time. Well, he had the second fastest time throughout the entire week. They do have an entire week of this car and track to practice. By the way, if they're given a car at the starting of the championship, that's what they use for the full of the 5 rounds, of course. So Oswin, and they do have 1 week of full practice on the following track that we're about to go to. But what we currently got going on is 4 simultaneous championships. If actually, ooh, as he touch a bit on that curb as he goes back on the power, and he manages to pull it around there and hit the wall. Oswin Wilson, as he goes back into the pits now. Rahul Nasir begins another flyer. Tommi Gore as well, probably knowing he can do some better here. Christian Rajnath, we're gonna watch as he completes this lap. Not sure if it's a valid lap though, or it's his out lap. Oh, it is a valid lap, but he does not go faster, guys. He begins a new one. It's Rahul Nasir, though, that manages to put this Ford in the second position. His cousin, Justin Nasir, sitting in the pits right now, is in first. Jevon Gunnings still in the pits here, but he's probably in a comfortable third. We got 3 different manufacturers there locking out the front row. First and second row, that is.
Charging battery.
This is Lance Nasir, the father of Justin Nasir. Tommi Gore now back on track. Teammate of Jevon Gunning here, the Jamaicans teaming up. You heard him being called away there by Jevon Gunning earlier, probably to share their setup for this car. We're gonna stick here with Tommi Gore, see what he can produce. He's trying to give himself some space. He's got John Green coming up behind him. I wonder, oh, he's actually leaving the track here to let John by. Good on him to do so, because John might be on a flyer. Let's stick with John, actually, as he comes across the line. Jevon currently sitting in 5th position. Actually, he only now begins his fast lap. So then, where is, okay, we got Oswin is coming across the line. Does not manage to go faster. Ooh, Christian Rajnath manages to take a position away there from Matthew Yusuf. He's now in 8th position. Meanwhile, Matthew Yusuf here in Sector 2 on his way up the mountain and now down the mountain in his BMW M8. I'll take you in car here for this section. Check the meme dog here on the windshield. These guys are crazy. As he comes down those gears there, exits in 3rd, goes for 4th, up almost, not almost, but touches 200 plus kilometers per hour in that piece of section alone. He comes across the line now to begin a fast lap. It seems as though everyone I've gone to are just coming off of their slow lap here. Nasir is back out here. He's on his out lap actually. Oswin Wilson manages to go 3rd fastest. What changed just now? I'm trying to figure out. It was Oswin Wilson who manages to go 3rd fastest, so he dethrones Jevon Gunning there from 4th position. Jevon's gonna want to have to come out back. Maybe not. 2nd row is probably not that bad for him to start with. We got John Green here on a flyer as well with 1 minute to go. Less than 1 minute to go here. Rahul Nasir is going to get this final lap in. Tommi Gore is going to probably end this one and then go for another. Christian Rajnath on his way down the back straightaway. Sorry, that's the front straightaway. Goes into turn 2 here. Oh, just goes a little bit wide there on the exit. This is it. We've just got 10 seconds left in the session. Who's about to come across the line? Tommi Gore begins his final lap. Christian Rajnath, this is going to be his last. Matthew Yusuf is going to get this one. Oh, yep, that's it. That's the end of qualifying, ladies and gentlemen. Does Matthew perform any better here to come over in ahead of 9th? No, he does not. Stays in 9th position. Rahul Nasir down the back straightaway now. Oswin Wilson trying to come out of the pits, but the session is over. Jevon Gunnings seems to be out of the pits as well, but the session is also over for him. We'll stick with Rahul Nasir here to see if he can better his time.
Charging battery.
Trying to get some juice in my headphones here. I think it should last a full 90 without the charge, but he does not go faster here, Rahul Nasir. Meanwhile, everyone else is calling it a halt on the track. Jevon Gunnings is probably going to try. Tommi Gore, we know, is on his last flyer here. Let's see if he can grab 5th, 4th, or even 3rd position away, or probably even go all the way up into pole. sounds mean. There's it comes across the line, but it's unfortunate he cannot do better than his fourth position. Azaad Hassan, ladies and gentlemen, in the other Ferrari 488, now coming around the penultimate turn. Let's see what he produces here. Does he go faster? Yes, he does. He takes that Ferrari all the way into ninth. Well done by him. All right, I'm gonna have to set myself here in a nice position for the start. Probably try and get all the way into turn one here. Well done, guys. Well done, guys. Just want to say thanks a lot for coming out here. Remember the regulations, and good luck and have fun. Take it easy into turn one. Take it easy on the entire first lap. It's not one. It's not one there. You have 90 minutes of racing. 90 minutes of racing. I think we all know you're not going to last 90 minutes on one set of tires. But one mandatory pit stop is required. A mandatory pit stop is required. Thanks a lot for joining us today. Good luck and have fun. Just want to say welcome out to chat. How we doing, folks? If you can see at the top of the screen, there's a goal there that we'd like to meet in February. It's to get to 100 subscribers. If you guys have not already, hit that subscribe button, get yourself subscribed, and if you're interested in what we're doing here, make contact with us. If you want to join us as well, make contact with us and stay up to date with all of our social media links there in the description of this stream. For those serious in helping us out, we've got a Patreon. You can head over there to Patreon, and the only tier that's available is our support tier for now, but we have more coming in the days where we will share out stickers and t-shirts and so on. So it's good to get at least on board with that for now. Help us out. We have to pay for the servers here to run these things, the staff. Obviously, they're not going to do this work for free all the time. So in order for us to run this organization, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to need your help.
Congratulations to the two young Nasirs for the front row.
And that is indeed true.
Yeah, good luck.
I actually
I just noticed that.
I'm so sorry, guys. That is the one thing that I wanted to say when I was talking before. And yes, especially to Rahul, who seems to have pulled that rabbit out of his cap. Well done to you, sir. I think we know Justin is there now forever.
Thank you.
All right, here we go. It's 4:30 in the morning, but we will start this. I know you guys can hear me. I just want you guys to hear this. It will begin now, and it will end like this after 24 hours within the 90 minutes, okay? Good luck, have fun. I hope you guys enjoy this setting.
I think Rahul get kicked. I'm not sure. I'm not seeing him on the server.
I usually have this issue where like I'm just stuck in the pit lane before the race starts. It takes like about maybe 30-ish seconds. I don't know.
Okay. All right.
Is it better if I leave and rejoin?
You don't have the time.
I don't know if it'll work. Just let's wait and see.
I got a minute 13. It's now or never.
Yeah.
Oh, there you are. There you are.
Yeah, I don't know why it takes a while. All right, thank you. Yeah, thank God the race doesn't start at 15 seconds like last week.
Yeah,
Uncle
thanks for that
Danny.
last week, Stefan.
Michelle?
Let's make it a show, buddy.
Right, sir.
All right, good luck, everybody.
to all of you. Clean racing. Good luck.
Everybody.
You too.
All right. 10 inches high here. We're ready, or about ready to go. Oh, we got lights are on, guys. Oh man. And they're off, ladies and gentlemen, for the 90 minutes of Bathurst. We've got some issues here already. Into turn 1 they go. Jevon Gunning manages to come back into second position. It's Rahul Nasir who leads the charge, ladies and gentlemen. Looking further down the field, Nasir had a bad start in his Porsche. And we've got tons of position changing here. Down the line, Oswin Wilson on the inside of Christian Rajnath. Oh, he's gonna touch Christian. Yes, he does. Oswin having issues there. It seems as though with his internet, he's been disconnected. As we take you back up the field. Easy peasy now through this section. It's quite tight. And everyone's gonna have to bide their time here going up the mountain. Looking down the line though, Oswin is back into 5th position. Is he? Yes, he is. But it says Christian Rajnath is in 5th. Actually, Christian is in 6th and he's got damage, it seems. Oh, yeah, he's trying to pull that car over. I do not hear a call for safety car just yet. Can you continue, Christian?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if my thing would change.
Cool. Alright, taking you back up the field now. Rahul Nasir, ladies and gentlemen, is the leader of this 90-minute bout. Justin Nasir, his cousin, reclaims second position over Jevon Gunning. We managed to miss that, and he's now on the charge of his cousin. Gonna ride now with Justin for this time into the penultimate turn. They approach. This is the third, second, and final turn to end the lap is coming up here. Oh, we've got to change teammates down the line. Jevon Gunning being overtaken by Tommi Gore. Further up we go. Nasir on Nasir. Justin seemingly much faster here than Rahul. He's going to tuck in behind that Ford GT and try to get a slipstream going here to try and pull off an overtake. Younge against Webster. Hassan against the other Nasir. I wonder if that's Lance. It's Justin, ladies and gentlemen, on the outside into turn 2 to overtake his cousin Rahul. Definitely that Porsche quite getting in behind there. The slipstream of the Ford GT. Now we look back. It's Tommi Gore and Jevon Gunning. Jevon Gunning coming under pressure of Oswin Wilson here, who's running the second team in the Ford GT. Tommi Gore, though, doing well to climb up into third position here. John Green as well, with very limited practice, managing to be in 6th position. Unfortunately, we've lost Christian Rajnath here to some internet issues. He's all the way in 14th position. But it's Oswin right now, who's going to want to take 4th position away from Jevon Gunning. He's pressuring. He's putting on the pressure here on the Jamaican, the Guyanese, who's migrated to the British Virgin Islands. As the sun crests over the horizon, ladies and gentlemen, it's getting brighter here at Mount Panorama. We're in now the Ford GT of Oswin Wilson. Let's see how much better he is on the braking. Just is, as you can see, Jevon creep even closer to him. Oh, we've got Stephen Bhola on Azaad. Hassan managing to take over Stephen Bhola. Stephen Bhola managing to take over Hassan. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this fight that's going on here for the final points position. He's got Danny Nasir in front of him, who's run wide there out of the turn. Locks up into that turn, but just manages to survive there. Danny Nasir, Lance Nasir also in contention. Lanjay Boswell, oh no! Still managing to keep it out to the wall, I hope. But is now in 14th position here. Back up to Bhola. Bhola not quite managing to keep it with Hassan. Comes across the line there. In 10th position. I still see 11th on their car. We've got another fight here brewing between Martin Webster and Matthew Yusuf. Matthew doing well here to keep it upwards of that 10th position. 10 being the last final. It's Nasir who comes across Stephen Bhola and Christian Rajnath. Now Bhola having some issues here in this BMW M8, it seems. It's Christian Rajnath trying to fight back here with Lance Nasir, the senior here, against these youngsters. Even though they're at the bottom of the field, they're still fighting for contention, guys. Lanjay Boswell having that issue there in qualifying, not able to pick up a time there before, but it seems as though he's having some issues here with handling too. Just manages to keep it out of the wall just now, Lanjay Boswell there in the Ford GT. Oh, it's Gore on Nasir, ladies and gentlemen. Rahul having issues as he's overtaken by the two Corvettes. Now been relegated to 4th position. Oswin Wilson also having some issues, it seems, in the Ford. Not as close as he would like to be here. To Jevon Gunning to capitalize on whatever mistake Rahul Nasir made here. And it seems as though he's got more issues to worry about as he's falling back into the clutches of Oswin Wilson as Christian Rajnath claims a position over Nasir. Lance Nasir finally gets that move done, and Christian is now into the points in 10th position. Bhola also making a move here on Boswell, as Boswell might have claimed the position over him. Bhola having some issues there off track, and it seems as though Lanjay is going to come back at him. Oh, Lanjay Boswell unfortunately having some issues there going off track. Where's Oswin Wilson here though? Oh, it's Rahul Nasir. We've got Oswin Wilson right behind him. Seems as though my chart here is a bit confused. It's supposed to be showing me Oswin Wilson at the moment. It says I'm riding with Rahul Nasir. We did see we had that connection issue here. It's even closer now. As Lanjay Boswell says he's out the race. Justin Nasir with the fastest lap of the race with a 2:04.412. As these two are seemingly fighting it out, it's John Green who manages to close the gap here between 5th and 4th position in his Ferrari 488. Meanwhile, Gunnings Racing, team consisting of Tommi, Gore, and Jevon Gunning, is currently sitting in 2nd and 3rd position. But it's Justin Nasir who's on the 5th lap of this race that manages to pull 11.5 seconds between the Jamaicans. Matthew Yusuf there being given a cut track warning by race direction as Christian Rajnath manages to claim another position over Azaad Hassan in the other Ferrari 488. We're sticking though with Oswin Wilson. He might be biding his time behind Rahul or Rahul could just be holding him up. Gotta switch now to John because John is turning it up. Jevon Gunning is having a chat there, I think, with Tommi Gore. We're gonna switch now up front here to Jevon and Tommi, the teammates. Probably working out a strategy here. You can see how different his line is. Does that equate to a faster lap though? We're gonna watch it as they come across the line. Does a 207.570. Gunning does a 207.880. Not much in the bag there for Gunning. Rahul Nasir comes across the line. His fastest lap of the race. Green though on a charge with a 207 here. And now Oswin has got to start thinking about defending his position against John Green. In the 78th minute of this race, ladies and gentlemen. Starting off at 90 as we got John Green right on the bumper of Oswin Wilson here. Does he have what it takes to fight him and pressure him through the mounting section here? I think John does. Seems as though he's backed off just a bit there, John Green. Trying to take a wider line here to get out of this corner quite faster here for the back straight section. Let's ride with him. You can see the Fords just have that leg under them. John Green seems to be much more stronger here under braking. Got to start thinking now about strategies as they all got Nasir and John Green both having faster laps for their session here. Take you now into the cockpit of Oswin Wilson. You can see him looking at, you can see John Green there in the rear view camera feed. As they head into the second corner for the 7th time of this race. Where is Justin Nasir? Oh, he's in a comfortable first position here, ladies and gentlemen. That Porsche is flying. Man, that car sounds amazing, guys. Tommi Gore. You can hear them coming around in the background there of Justin Nasir. They're sitting some 20 seconds away from that podium position. Top spot on the podium position. I don't expect Jevon to be taking any fight here with Tommi Gore. They're just going to try and keep their pace together. And and try to sync their pit stops, I assume. Fourth, fifth, and sixth there, looking beautiful as they came across that shot. Rahul Nasir still managing to hold on to fourth position. All of them now, Gore and Gunning in the 206s, Nasir and Oswin in the 207. Actually, I'm not sure if Oswin did a 207. It was Green that did a 207. So you can see that Gore and Gunning is pulling away from this pack here. Matthew Yusuf, ladies and gentlemen, yellow flags for him as he's facing the wall in his BMW M8. He's going to have to watch how he returns onto the track here. He loses 2 positions. And 1 has to 1 if he's got damage now in that BMW. He did quite well to hold on into 10th position there, but Christian Rajnath, sorry, he was all the way up into 7th. But now he's been relegated down to 10th position. Where is his teammate? He's out here in 11th. No, that is 12th. Yes, that is going to be 12th, since they're not showing me Oswin on the timing sheets. The number on their car is correct. Yes, just figured that out. Nostradamus here, figuring things out. All right, seems as though Steven is not quite in race mode, or having some issues with this car. Such a beautiful car, this M8. Let's take you back up the field, however. Oh, it's Oswin on Rahul Nasir. Rahul having to pull desperate measures out of his cap here to try and stay ahead of Oswin Wilson, but he finally loses it, guys, to Oswin and John Green, as he actually overtakes his dad there, Danny Nasir. Rahul has got a bunch of issues of his own. Can he keep it together and claim some time back? So the order has changed. The reason why we're not seeing Oswin Wilson here on the left hand side of your screen on that chart is because of that internet issue we saw earlier, with him kind of like floating off the track. I think that has something to do here. It's not registering on the app, so just go with what is being said on the top of their cars, and know that if you're looking at that chart, you need to add 1 to anything below 4th position. Sorry, 4th and below. You need to add 1 to that. John Green now, though, on the charge for Oswin Wilson. Rahul might be leaving pace here. Tommy Gore was just given a good save by Jevon Gunning. The Corvette probably losing some footing there below Tommy Gore. The timing behind Oswin Wilson is about 4.5 seconds. We're going to have to watch this to see if Oswin is actually closing the gap to the Corvettes. We do know that he has the pace, but is he showing it right now? Oh no! There's been an issue. Jevon Gunning and Tommy Gore there. I think Tommy had an issue. Yes, he lost some time on that lap, and now Gunning is in front of him. It's okay, they're teammates, right? But what does this say for the time between them and Oswin? Oswin now 3.8 seconds away, definitely closing the gap there definitely a mistake being done by Tommi Gore. Matthew Yusuf claims a position over Christian Rajnath there to head back into 8th position. Gonna stick with Oswin here for a bit, see if he can manage and if we can pinpoint where he's. Oh, it's Rajnath losing a position though to Hassan. Rajnath might be having issues here in the other team that represents Porsche out here. Oh, we've got Oswin having some more issues. Oswin's gonna hope that his internet stays stable here for the remaining of this race, which is just about an hour and 9 minutes to go. John Green seems to have an issue as well.
I just saw his car took off into space.
Copy. We saw it too. I think John Green is now out of it. We're not seeing him on the timing charts anymore. Maybe it's a power issue, as Christian Rajnath is in the pits. Martin Webster claiming that position. Oh, it's Martin and Marlon together, just as Tommi Gore and Jevon Gunning in the other BMW M8 holding down 5th and 6th position. Oh, actually we still need to add a 1 there, so it's 6th and 7th there. Correctly oh wow, I just love those cars as they come into the penultimate turn here. I want to take you up the field here. We know that's not going to be a battle to worry about. Where is Oswin Wilson? He's a bit closer. It's Lance Nasir that crosses Christian Rajnath over in the pits. Now Matthew Yusuf and Azaad Hassan in 7th and 8th respectively, because of John Green losing connection here to the server. I want to believe he's had a power issue. And there goes the server managing to kick John Green from the race. Ooh, Oswin Wilson, what a mistake, ladies and gentlemen, as he pirouettes here on the top of the mountain. Rahul Nasir now back in contention for this 4th position.
Oswin, do you have damage? Alright.
So Rahul trying to find out if he can pressure Oswin here. But these guys are racing like they're racing a 1 hour race, which is what they're accustomed to. Gore though is going much faster than his teammate there with a 206.7. His teammate clocking at 207.7. Can Rahul though tuck in behind Oswin Wilson here and claim 4th position from him?
Our best bet now is to catch up to the Corvettes. So I'm not trying to pass you unless you make a mistake.
Alright, Oswin there.
Cool, let's go.
Oswin there, the two of them are not teammates, but they're gonna fight it out after they get rid of the Corvettes in front of them. But it seems as though Oswin does not have the pace actually. Or it might just be that whoever's following whoever manages to run a better and faster line than the person being followed. That does happen. in the real world, sometimes you'll see guys back off from a position and it's going much more slower because they're defending. Which is why Rahul gave Oswin a heads up. Oh, it's Jevon losing the rear here, drifting that car, and Tommi Gore coming in contact with them. Even more time being given here. Oh, it's about 7.7 seconds though that they claimed on top of the mountain. So they almost get a free pass. Well, not almost, but they do get a free pass for that mistake. As the two now crosses over Stephen Bhola. Jevon Gunning having issues here again. He said that he has some damage, but I'm not sure. If it's detrimental to the handling of his car. Goes off track again, Jevon Gunning. Not having a good day out there. Looking to see if his rear wing is bent. I can't tell. But he does have damage, he said. Going back now. We've got Stephen Bhola in between Oswin and Wilson. And Jevon Gunning. Hassan calling out to Lance Nasir here. In the other 911, Azaad trying to claim some positions over him. You can see Matthew Yusuf in front of him. That's why he's calling out to Lance Nasir. He wants to get by Lance Nasir as fast as possible in order for him to get a position here on Matthew Yusuf, as there's been an issue there on the penultimate turn, but he does manage to get away unharmed. But Matthew losing a lot of time there, overshooting his braking zone, I bet. But now it's Azaad Hassan, ladies and gentlemen, on the tail of Matthew Yusuf, pulling out. Gonna try and bring that Ferrari up on there, but he cannot get it done. Matthew Yusuf survives to live the climb up the mountain.
Sorry about that, I got suspension damage this way.
Stephen Bhola lagging behind with some suspension damage there. He's gonna have to take that car back into the pits and get that fixed. Justin Nasir, you can see behind them, coming around to lap them. Already making his way through the field here, Justin Nasir, as if they're all driving a different class of car. Putting that Porsche to work. Azaad does manage to stay out of the way. We're gonna look at Justin here and see if he can manage to do same with the rest of the guys in front of him, especially the one who's coming up now, as we got Martin Webster in the pits. Stephen Bhola does take that car into the pits to get that suspension fixed. Justin Nasir is going to hope that Matthew sees and adheres to those blue flags. Unfortunately, he takes it off track, Matthew Yusuf, and he's going to lose a position in doing so. Now Hassan has been given 8th position. But more importantly, Justin Nasir has managed to cross them without any issues. Jevon indicating to Tommi Gore he's pitting this lap. The teammates having communication with each other. Lance Nasir not having a good day out. He's in 12th position. His son, though, having the best day out in first for now, as there's 1 hour to go, ladies and gentlemen. 1 hour to go. The 45 minutes. Sorry, the half hour, the 30 minutes. Finishing quite quickly here. Oh, there we see John Green indicating that he's got a power outage. As Tommy Gore is in the pits. Now he's exiting the pits here. Where is Oswin Wilson? He's in the pits as well. We've got Marlon Younge as well coming into the pits too. Oswin Wilson manages to get going here. And retains his position in 5th. Rahul Nasir goes up into 3rd. Gunnings is in 2nd, of course. Sorry, there's been a change actually. So because he's not on the chart, we keep getting confused. But Oswin Wilson did pit same time as Tommy Gore. So he's going to try and overcut here. Or should I, no, it's the undercut, sorry. To Jevon Gunning. Rahul Nasir is going to try an overcut of Tommy Gore. As you can see him now in 3rd position, he's going to try and see how long he can last here.
Multi-2-1, Marlon.
Multi-2-1 there being coded by Martin Webster over Marlon Younge. Probably.
That was close, Martin.
The two of them, I should add,
That's how we like it.
are sitting right close to each other.
Hey, sorry.
In Team Xplay's game shop. Located in Georgetown, Guyana here. Lance Nasir claiming position over Stephen Bhola, who's now in the pits. As you've got Tommy Gore in his screaming Chevrolet Corvette coming across the line here in 4th position. Matthew Yusuf claiming a position here over Azaad Hassan. Does Azaad have issues? It seems as though that car has damage on it. His windscreen doesn't seem shattered, but yes, that is suspension damage. Oh no, Azaad, after claiming, oh, he's going to go into the wall here. He's going to have to try and stay out of the way of the cars behind him. Lance Nasir crosses him right now. And he's going to want to take that car back into the pits here. Lance Nasir is actually 2 laps down. So he still remains in 9th position, Azaad Hassan, but he's definitely going to have to pit now. Let's see, I wonder if he can get this fixed. Oh, he's not going to go into the pits, ladies and gentlemen. He actually, oh, he is going to go into the pits. He's going to have some trouble too getting into the pits. You can see him going down pit lane. He's having a lot of issues here, holding that car together. And so begins the fix to get that car back up to scratch here. Rahul Nasir still in 3rd position, holding it down. Oswin Wilson, as we know, lost that 4th position to Tommy Gore. But he's not that far away from Tommy. They both have pitted. They both have pitted, and he's gonna want to try and undercut. It's Nasir and Gunning. Justin Nasir has also not pitted just yet, but he's well out of contention to be for his first position to be competed against by any of these guys with that 4 to 1 seconds lead that he has there over Jevon Gunning. That's practically a free pit stop. But it also depends on your strategy, because it takes quite longer to fuel up the car, depending on how much fuel you're gonna want to put in that car. It seems as though he's going for a longer stint, Justin. He's on the 17th lap right now, and we're looking at Oswin here to see.
Just let me do in the straight.
Oswin.
Come on, Justin.
So, Danny Nasir, the father and son team here.
Alright, thank you.
Giving away to his son, who's in third.
On Conrad straight, Justin.
Martin Webster indicating two as Matthew Yusuf takes that car into the pits. Justin Nasir is coming up behind the Team Xplay cars. And Martin Webster just indicating to them where he shall pass. Oh, it seems as though we got an issue here with Martin Webster. Yes. Oh no, what has occurred?
The server just crashed, or was that me?
I think the server just crashed.
Oh boy.
Keep racing, keep racing, keep racing.
Yeah, keep racing. Maybe it'll come back on.
Keep racing.
Give it a chance.
Keep racing. Don't mind it. Keep racing.
Server crash.
I still got you guys on live timing.
Just keep racing, guys.
I agree with Jevon. Just keep driving.
Hope for a miracle.
I remember that time the server crashed and I quit, and then everybody continued to race it after.
What's up? The race finished?
Keep racing.
I ain't seeing nobody.
Just keep racing.
Don't matter. Maybe they'll reconnect.
Yeah, connect. We're good.
Serious.
Alright, we're back.
I have no clue what just happened this one.
Just keep going. Race is back on.
Yeah, but do I wait? Do I like give the same gap to people?
Just try it,
bro. Keep going.
For that.
I don't know what.
Bro, focus. Just get back on the track and race. Alright, I do apologize for that. You know, these things do occur. As you've got cars basically drifting around the track now. Let's hope it can become a little bit more stable here. Yes, it seems as though it has managed to hold on. Alright, it seems as though we are back. But why is it saying now that Tommi Gore is in first position over Justin Nasir. I guess we're just gonna have to go with the numbers in the car here for sure. Alright, Oswin Wilson was back in the pits there for a second time. Now he's behind Martin Webster here as we get back going. Trying to get some life in his tires, I suppose, there. Oswin now is fighting for this fourth position in front of In front of him is Martin Webster. If you guys don't know, there's a little bit of rivalry going on between Oswin and Team Xplay. So this is definitely about to watch here. And he's definitely going to want to perform well here against the BMW. I think he just touched the wall there just a bit. Seems as though the charts on the left side still hasn't caught up to the server regaining itself. So just ignore what is being shown there. Oswin is on the charge, ladies and gentlemen. They take you in car now to watch this battle unfold.
Thank you.
Alright, here we go. Is that his first defensive move there, Martin Webster? The Ford GT versus the BMW M8. Down the front straightaway they go. Into the first turn, ladies and gentlemen. It's Oswin Wilson. Aussie out of British Virgin Islands there that takes fourth position away from Martin Webster. Doing well against his rival here. Or his rival's team. His actual rival is Marlon Younge. But anything to beat Team Xplay, I suppose, here from the man hailing from Guyana who now lives in the British Virgin Islands. If you guys want to get personal, he actually represents Linden too. Looking up the field now, Justin Nasir is now going to come across the line here, still in first position. Where is Tommi Gore though? Says he's in 7th position here after that server crash. No, those things are just not in our control, guys. Under our control. Unless we run a private server, and private servers have issues of their own as well. There are power outages too that we have to consider. That's why we actually go to pay for a server. When you pay for a server, you expect service from your server. And I'm definitely going to be having a word here with the guys that we've purchased our servers from. Gore is in 7th now from 4th. Gunning is facing the opposite direction almost. He's facing the wall actually, but he's in 3rd position. Matthew Yusuf there in 8th. But I thought it was probably someone in contention, Nasir, who is in 4th, to probably take that position away from him. But where is Rahul? Rahul, I think now has pitted?
Just had another freeze again.
Oh, he just had another freeze again, he said. But he is in 2nd position. Rahul still holding on to that 2nd position. Martin Webster again with his teammate with that multi-21 code. In 5th and 6th here. They got that right on the chart there to the left, but it's saying that they're 4 laps down. And we know that not to be true.
Yo, Lance, move out of the way, man.
So we got Lance Nasir, unfortunately. He's holding up Jevon Gunning. Jevon might be frustrated here in the fact that he's been losing a lot of time here due to some mistakes of his own. But Lance Nasir is a back marker, and when those blue flags are waved, got to stay out of the way of the cars in front of you. Rahul Nasir though managing to hold on to this 2nd position. I wonder what his strategy might be, how it's playing out here with this 30 minutes extra that the guys are not accustomed to. It'd be nice to see where he manages to put this Ford GT as Justin Nasir finally manages to pit that car. You can see him here in the pits. He's gonna get a change of tires and some fuel in that car. But Nasir is nowhere near him. And that's what I was talking about with the time, the 40-second time there that Nasir has had, that Justin has had over the rest of the field. He's got a free pit stop, so he doesn't worry about people passing him while he's on the pits, and now he's back out. He's behind the duo of Marlon and Martin here for Team Xplay. He's going to have to lap them once again. He's on his 2nd stint now, and I don't know if his 2nd stint is going to be push, or if it's just going to be to try and hold on to that level ground and run a bit more conservative with his laps. Let's see how it's going down the midfield though. We've got Matthew Yusuf here behind Lance Nasir, who is trying to get by. Lance goes off track to try and give him that pass. He does get it completed. Gunning with a 2:05.707, so his pace has definitely increased here. Yusuf now into 7th position.
Are you Justin?
And Martin Webster does hear the Porsche pulling up behind him and is wondering if it's Justin.
You're gonna have to watch your blue flags, man.
Come on.
Nasir talking to, it's Stephen Bhola here, Rahul that is.
Are you to pass me?
Yeah, thanks.
Well done there by Stephen Bhola to stay out of the way. Back now, they did let Justin through.
Come on, come.
And Osmond there was asking for a pass from Nasir, Danny Nasir, so Osmond is behind him there in 4th with the other Ford GT. Look so much faster through this section here. I just wonder if it might just be the way they're shaped. Let me see if I can close this app, actually restart the app and see if it will work. Nope. Same issue there. Showing incorrect information. I'm going to take you back up the field though. Everyone's basically spaced out except for Marlon and Martin. Team Xplay. And it will soon be sunset here at Mount Panorama. It's currently 6:43 in the afternoon, in the evening. Someone else was in the pits there. Who was that? It's Danny Nasir that finally gets into the pits. Tommi Gore here in 7th position with a lot of body damage on his car. Unfortunately, Tommi Gore coming off much more hurt than his counterpart, his teammate, Jevon Gunning there in that server outage we had. Quite unfortunate indeed. As Rahul Nasir comes across the line once more.
Right here.
Jevon Gunning is not that far away behind. Tommi Gore flying though through this section there, almost losing traction at the front end of the car. He's trying to work his way back up the field here, and I'm sorry, but I can't even help you guys out to tell you exactly where he is. But we can see that he is behind Martin Webster by some 8 seconds. Here comes the sunset, ladies and gentlemen. As we go racing into the night for the final 30 minutes, I suppose. We now have under 35 minutes to go. Gore managing to claim some time here to Martin Webster in 6th position. You can see them now down the front straightaway, and he's closer now into contention to get back in front. This fight is definitely one that we want to see, would love to see, and it seems as though we're going to get it under the cover of darkness. Let's step away just a bit to see where everyone else is. You know, Nasir is leading this race. Rahul Nasir, who's now got Jevon gunning in 3rd position, right on his tail, ladies and gentlemen. Less than a second separates him from that 2nd position here, Jevon gunning. To pressure Rahul here, and he's right on the bumper of that Ford GT. Very close racing here as he tries to make a move on the inside. What is he thinking? He tries to push Rahul out, it seems, or try to force him into a mistake, but Jevon gunning almost got all out of shape there. A deterrent to his own benefit. He's got to calm down, the Jamaican. If there's any opportunity he has, it's right here, and he does pull out to give that Ford GT a drag race down the back straightaway. And he does manage to get the position done, but Rahul Nasir is on the inside, and Rahul is definitely gonna protest that because he's going to feel that Jevon squeezed him out, and it did look like he did that. Yeah, we're looking at it, we saw it. That's not right. Jevon gunning did squeeze him out there, as Rahul Nasir was trying to come back in contention for that corner. A little bit too aggressive here going into the night. Maybe he's afraid of the dark, Jevon gunning. But it's okay, I guess no one had any issues. That's, you know, race ending, I suppose. Right? Tommi Gore now, he's right on the bumper of Martin Webster. Martin Webster takes that car into the pits. The strategy unfolding here for Team Xplay. Tommi Gore now up into 6th position. Under the cover of darkness, we've got 30 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen. Justin Nasir leading this race by quite a margin.
Thank you.
Almost 1 minute separates him from Jevon Gunning, who's now in 2nd position. 3rd is Rahul Nasir. 4th is Oswin Wilson. Then we've got Marlon, Younge, and Martin Webster. Ooh, Nasir having an issue there. I'm trying to get to Oswin Wilson here. Now says Wilson is in front. What a weird time it is for my chart here. It's malfunctioning terribly. But Wilson is now back on the chart. We know he wasn't in for the previous time. He actually takes that car into the pits, Oswin Wilson. His strategy unfolding here for the last 30 of this race. Now it says he's in front, but we can see the person who is really in front come across the line now. It's Justin Nasir with a 2:05.7 there. He's recording on the timesheets. Jevon cut him and given a warning there for cutting the lap. His 2nd warning has been issued. But I want to show you guys what this track looks like in the night. So we ride now with Justin Nasir into turn 2. Younge goes into the pits as well, following his teammate Martin Webster. Who pitted the previous lap before. Now into 1st gear. A lot of confidence here in the Porsche for young Justin Nasir. Yusuf having another issue there. You see him at the side of the road. As Justin Nasir comes around to complete a lap of Bathurst. He's consistent with that 2:05. I want to see what it looks like in car for Oswin Wilson. He's got a little bit of LED light show going on here. As you can see, Tommi Gore in front of him there, who is seemingly pulling away after that pass. Oh, Tommi Gore is up to 4th and Oswin Wilson up to 5th after Marlon and Martin pitted. And where is now Rahul Nasir is in 3rd position here still. So it goes Justin Nasir, Jevon Gunning, Rahul Nasir, Tommi Gore, Oswin Wilson, and I do believe, yes, Marlon Younge is in 6th. And Martin Webster is in 7th. Still holding it down in 8th position is Matthew Yusuf. Azaad Hassan still holding on to 9th. 10th position is Lance, sorry, 10th position is Danny Nasir, and 11th position is Lance Nasir. Tommi Gore now coming up against Lance here, and Lance doing seemingly well to let him by, but he doesn't do so for Oswin Wilson, who manages almost to get through and is much closer now to Tommi Gore. I don't think Lance saw that it was a duo that was going to take that pass to him. And Lance unfortunately teleported back to the pits after he might have had race-ending damage, I suppose. Or just wants to stay out of the way now of these faster guys here. Tommi Gore takes that car into the pits. Oswin Wilson will come up here into 4th position. Oh, you know what? Let me try this other tower. Maybe it'll have the correct standing. Yes, it does. Ladies and gentlemen, I actually forgot about this before, so we got this now as the correct standing of where everyone is. And we are riding with Justin Nasir, who's got Danny Nasir in front of him. Danny's going to want to stay away here, but he told him right away that where he's going to get it on the straight. Jevon Gunning, in the meantime, only now enters the front straightaway. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. In the name of Martin and Marlon, it seems. Yep, Martin and Marlon. Jevon is actually going to lap the field here. The entire field. Once he gets past Young, Webster, Gore, Wilson, and it's Rahul Nasir though in 3rd. He's about 8, 9, 10 seconds away.
Pick a side.
Yes, he's telling Jevon at the bottom of the mountain, but Jevon, he said the bottom of the mountain.
Oh, I saw.
Sai de agora, né? Sai pegador de ver.
Azaad Hassan there, you see, staying out of the way of these cars. That's not an accident, actually.
Come on.
He's calling Jevon Gunning now, Martin Webster. It gets kind of frustrating though, I guess, when you've got all that pace and then you have to pull back when they're blue flags for cars in front of you. And Martin is almost taunting the boy, almost as he's gaining on him here.
On the straightaway.
But he finally gets by Jevon Gunning to get up into 2nd position here. Rahul Nasir is in the pits now for his scheduled pit stop. And there he is. We're going to take you now to Oswin Wilson. Where is he located? He's now coming down the mountain here. But will he pit? I do think he's in need of a pit stop in order to finish the 2nd stint, the 3rd stint actually of this race. pit. Rahul Nasir is already back out on track. So there's no gaining time here for Oswin Wilson to be in contention of that third position, it seems. And he's not going into the pits, no. We've got Matthew Yusuf that's in the pits as well. Everyone's here playing out for their third stint, their third and final stint here as we're approaching the 19-minute mark. Justin on 33.4 laps.
You guys can pass it. Pass.
Looking at Marlon, Younge and Martin Webster, they're still trying to do this thing as a team, but one has to wonder if the other has more pace than the other. Is it Tommi Gore that they can hear in the distance? Yes, it is. Some 10 seconds away and in front of Martin Webster here. But how far away is he to fourth position? He's half a minute down, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, and it seems as though he puts two off-road, but just manages to hold on here in his Corvette. Nasir and Stephen Bhola here having some issues. No, Stephen Bhola is actually in the pits now for his second stop. Seems as though he overshot his pit box, so he had to back up a bit. Danny Nasir, the last points holder, seems as though he's coming under threat. Nope, it's actually Oswin Wilson here that's going to be coming to overtake him in a bit. So it's midnight here on the mountain. So Marlon, Younge and Martin Webster we're looking at here. There's been a change of position. It seems as though they're trying to do this to stretch out the race between them. We're going to try to do a driver swap meet, but we decided not to because there would be much less cars on track. If we're going to do a driver swap, there will also be an increase in time. We're going to look to go to the full 2 hours. A team will use one car. The driver swap is performed just like you see in iRacing. Or if you're not aware, the driver on a stint enters the pits. They can be all across, the other driver can be all across, all the way across the other side of the planet. And he joins the race right after his teammate leaves. And so the car is fueled, refueled,
Ready, just tell me what's up.
has gas, has a tire change, has any damages fixed, just like in the real world. And then that new driver gets driving for the final 1 hour of the race. Usually though, these cars will not last 1 hour of racing. So you might have a stop in between that to try and keep tires and fuel in check. Where is Gunning? Gunning is over the comms just now. He's talking to Azaad Hassan about that pass there. He's still more than a minute down from Justin Nasir. Justin showing golden, or I should say platinum quality here on the mountain. Where is Rahul Nasir? He's not that far away from Jevon. Still holding on to it under 10. And Oswin Wilson is about 42 seconds, 50 seconds down from third position, unfortunately. Can he hold off Tommi Gore though? Actually, Tommi Gore is nowhere in sight. I thought that was him behind him. Tommi Gore is now coming down the mountain here. But Oswin Wilson might still be in contention here. Oh no, he's got clearance, Oswin Wilson. He can manage to pit, is it? I'm looking at the relative at the bottom of your screen there. So it's showing you Tommi Gore is plus 18, 19 seconds away from Oswin Wilson. So Oswin is not out of the park just yet. Oswin can still lose this fourth position here to Tommi Gore.
Thank you.
Danny Nasir and Stephen Bhola are both in the pits right now. I want to take you up to Rahul Nasir, who is still hovering above that 10-second mark here. Oh, but it seems as though we've got a little fight brewing. Oh no, it's Justin Nasir coming to lap the entire field. Here he is on Azaad Hassan. Ooh, Azaad just managed to stay out of the way. It might have shook him, that loud song from that Porsche 911 RSR. But he's about to lap the entire field here, Justin Nasir.
Thank you, Matthew.
Some traffic now. That's Danny Nasir in front of him. Danny does manage to stay out of the way. Webster been given a cut track warning from race control.
Sorry about that.
Just about, we're creeping up on 10 minutes to go, ladies and gentlemen.
Right.
Justin comes across the line once more, ladies and gentlemen. He's gonna completely lap the entire field here. Oh, he needs to come across Gunning as well, huh? But he's not gonna be able to lap the entire field then. He's just gonna get up into third position here.
I'm gonna let you guys race it out in a second.
And he just came across the comps there. He's gonna let whoever's in front of him race it out. Who is it? It's just Rahul Nasir against Matthew Yusuf. He's actually a blue flag car.
Thank you.
And steps aside there to let Rahul go through. He does the same for Justin. Yes, he does. So where's Tommi Gore? Austin Wilson is still hovering around that 10-second mark. It seems as though the first time driving these cars on this track in a race format, there's lots to take away from it.
Hey, hold on.
Hold on.
Yellow.
And there's been an issue here. Jevon Gunning. Watch it coming
Yellow on the mountain.
Watch it coming down the mountain. Has binned it, ladies and gentlemen, and it's unfortunate, but he actually lost the position there to Rahul Nasir. Now the question is, does he have damage? Rahul now claiming a position over Jevon Gunning, and I did say Jevon needs to keep it cool. There's no way he can catch back Justin Nasir. And with under 8 minutes to go, Rahul Nasir, that's right, I was just about to say it, Rahul Nasir, the fire is going to start up now for Rahul. It's ignited, ladies and gentlemen, and he's going to want to get in front of and stay in front of anyone who's in his way to keep the second position away from Jevon Gunning. Here's Jevon now, completing turn 1. He can see the Ford GT in front of him. Don't worry about Justin Nasir. He's already lapped these guys. And yes, I guess it did happen. Justin Nasir, ladies and gentlemen, has managed to lap the entire field. There is no competition for this guy. None. Jevon Gunning, though, has got his work cut out for him. He's going to want back that second position. He unfortunately gave away at the bottom of the mountain there. Actually at the top of the mountain to Rahul Nasir. And it's now a 4-second buffer between them. I did say he needs to calm down. He needs to think about his race even more than what he's doing and putting into it here. He's trying to get fast lap after lap after lap.
Well,
where is Oswin in this? Still 40 plus seconds down. I'm so sorry for Oswin. I had him up there to be in fight, be in contention with the top 3. Unfortunately, the mountain has not been good to any of them. Below Justin's position, I should say. But that's fine. Second and third is fine, isn't it? I guess it might just have to do. There's still a point system that needs to be considered. And so at the end of the season, it might be much more different than this. We can hear the Tommi Gore roaring behind Oswin, though. Here he is. Now under that 10-second mark, quite under, like 3 seconds under it. and hovering around 7 to 5 seconds now. Ooh, he's not gonna get by like that though, taking a lot of grass there on exit. He's also got an opportunity to claim back some positions here. We're in crunch time, ladies and gentlemen. It's under 5 minutes now remaining. Justin Nasir in 40.4 laps. Rahul Nasir. Too far away. It's 1 lap down from Justin Nasir in 2nd position. Jevon Gunning is now 2.3 seconds and just hit the wall so hard there. Definitely has got damage, it seems, on the left side of that car. Does it equate to steering arm damage? No, his steering seems quite straight. Or he might not have just touched that wall because he still has 3 seconds to play with between himself. Sorry, Rahul still has 3 seconds to play with between himself and Jevon. Come back to this fight. It's going to be a close one, but Rahul is working his butt off to stay here. He's got 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. 3 minutes to hold on to this 2nd position. That's about a lap and a half here. A little bit over a lap and a half here at Mount Panorama. It's 3:45 in the morning. We are scheduled to end this race at 5 in the morning, where it still would be a little bit dark. Oh, he seems to go running it a bit wide there, Rahul Nasir. How far away is Jevon Gunning now? He's still hovering in that 3 second mark, and he almost whipped that car back around into the wall again. He might just have to give up on this charge. There's Tommi Gore against Oswin Wilson. He's about 3.5 seconds down. He can see the Ford GT in front of him. The two Chevrolets fighting to regain contention here. But the Ford GTs, Rahul Nasir and Oswin Wilson, are holding on. Rahul Nasir now comes around. Seems as though they're going to have at least 2 laps to go, I suppose.
Flags, man.
And it's Rahul Nasir calling out to Lance Nasir to let him by. Jevon Gunning manages to get by as well. It's your race leader, who's a lap above everyone on the field. Rahul Nasir, though, coming under a threat from the Jamaican here in the Chevrolet Corvette in the name of Jevon Gunning. 10 seconds left on the clock. This is going to be it. This is the final lap, ladies and gentlemen. Unless Justin crosses the line, he's not going to be able to do so. No. This is the final lap. Can Rahul Nasir hold on? Can Jevon Gunning pull a rabbit out of his hat? Where is Tommi Gore on Oswin Wilson? It doesn't seem as though Jevon is going to have what it takes unless Rahul Nasir makes a dire mistake here in the final kilometers at Mount Panorama. No, he's not close enough. Jevon is not close enough. Instead, Justin Nasir will take the win of this first Endurance Championship, Caribbean Endurance Championship. Rahul Nasir does well to bring his Ford GT across the line in second.
One more lap.
Jevon Gunning brings that car across in third position. Guys, park it at the bottom of the mountain, please. Thanks. Oswin Wilson is now coming down the mountain in fourth position here. Lance Nasir, Matthew Yusuf already crossing the line, so their race is over. Where's Tommi Gore? He doesn't have what it takes. He doesn't have what it takes to fight that Ford back for that position. It's quite unfortunate here, but it's Oswin Wilson who's going to walk away with fourth.
I think we should park in the corner because we're causing a roadblock here.
Now Oswin Wilson comes to the penultimate turn to claim that fourth position here at our inaugural Caribbean Endurance Championship. Well done to him. Tommi Gore as well closes off the race here. Fifth position goes to him. Where's Marlon Young? Just a sec. Marlon Young, sixth here. Now making his way down the mountain. With Martin Webster nowhere in sight, I guess the strategy just unfolded for them. It's Matthew Yusuf though in 8th position. Azaad Hassan in 9th. Danny Nasir 10th. Lance Nasir 11th. Stephen Bhola in 12th. DNF shares out to John Green, Christian Rajnath, and Lanjay Boswell.
Hallelujah!
A cry of hallelujah there from Marlon Young as Martin Webster now brings it across the line
Well, we tamed the
to
mountain.
complete that race, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks a lot, guys. Oh man, indeed you guys have tamed this mountain. Okay, first and foremost, I want to take you guys over to Jevon Gunning. Man, what happened there at the top of the mountain with less than 15 minutes to go? You lost the back end, it seems, and you just couldn't get back. Rahul Nasir there. By the way, great run by all of you. This was really well to see plan out even after the server went down. Go ahead, Jevon Gunning.
What up, guys? So, man, this race was really intense. I've never been this tense since, Dover. But pretty much I thought I had the race in the bag, and with my strategy that I decided to pick, which was a medium 70 liters and two basically softs with 40 liters, and it was working out well, man. And I didn't crash not one time in the race until, well, I did tap the wall, but I didn't like wreck or anything. And I was doing so well, and then I lost it in a critical area where I didn't want to damage my wing trying to straighten up and get back rolling. Ended up costing me the race, man. But to Rahul, that was a good chase that I had right there at the end. I really enjoyed it, and yeah, man, it was a nice race.
All right, thanks a lot for that. Yes, very eventful race for you. Rahul Nasir doing well to hold on to that second position there in the final minutes. We heard you get a little bit frustrated with the blue flag, guys, but you did walk away with second here today. Yeah, how do you feel, man?
I'm just tired, man. Like Jevon said at the end of the race there, for me, it was half a lap more and the rear tires would have went completely red. Other than that, I had a solid race. The blue flags killed me, however. Other than the blue flags, it was a great race. For my strategy, I pulled off a one stop. I went with the mediums, a full tank. I really pushed it. My game was telling me I had about 2.5 liters, but I decided to push for another lap, and I realized I just barely got into the pits with like 0.2 liters left in the car. However,
Wow.
I had to be lifting on the straight a lot, so that's how Jevon got away. However, if I just pitted a lap early, my life would have been much more easier. Other than that, but like the tires would have gone out quicker. So I'm happy I took that risk, and luck was on my side, I guess, with Jevon spinning out at the bottom of the mountain. Unfortunate for him. There was no way I was going to catch up to him. But yeah, great race to you, Jevon. And congratulations, Justin.
Most definitely. Thanks a lot for that. Justin Nasir, man. You have a lot of words, but there's not quite much that you can choose when a man laps the entire field. Congratulations to you, sir, our first Caribbean Endurance Championship, and you are claiming top spot already. How did that race go for you? I mean, to us it seemed quite easy, but I'm pretty sure it was not that easy.
It wasn't that easy. There were some really close calls throughout the whole race. There was the one incident at turn 1 where I just went straight. I was looking at my TV.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was looking at my TV. I was trying to watch the Rolex going down the straightaways.
Oh, wow.
So other than that, there was a couple really close calls with lap cars, but other than that, it was pretty straightforward.
All right, man. I know.
I really pushed the issue on my floor because it was taking damage because I was hitting the ground pretty hard coming down the mountain.
Oh, really? Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you have floor issues here, but we do have the front wings, side panels, and the rear bumper. That's definitely gonna affect you. But the floor.
They all took damage.
Oh, they all did.
They all did. I was hitting the ground real hard.
Oh, wow. All right, man. Super run by you and super run by the rest of you guys. Man, that's indeed correct, Martin. You guys tamed the mountain.
Yeah, that was great.
I just want to ask you two, you and Marlon, what was that strategy? What was that calling out of that code there for the viewers that might not know?
Multi-2-1, that's the Red Bull thing where teammates are supposed to hold stations. We knew we weren't going to catch those guys because we were really 3-4 seconds off the pace. So we ran a 3 soft strategy, and we just kept it together because we knew that we were going to be close to each other. So we just drove, and because he got the better qualifying than me, he had to lead. He had to be the team leader. So I just let him by every time because he was quicker than me anyway. I was just following.
Well, you guys did a good job there. I believe it's 5th and 6th goes out to you. 6th goes out to you. Congrats everyone else too. I'm gonna step away now and close off the stream, but thanks a lot for coming out. Do enjoy the rest of the day, and don't forget to be there in the driver's briefing. All right, be back soon. Right, guys, so I'm gonna close off the stream now, but I just want to speak to you just for a bit here.
Bro, my buddy is killing me. Huh?
Right, so that what you've just witnessed, ladies and gentlemen, was our inaugural Caribbean Endurance Championship. It was a pretty good one, if you ask me. I definitely enjoyed it. You know, we knew that it was gonna be. We knew it was gonna be a little bit of, issues there on track, but we got over it. The server issue is something that we've had in the past, and I spoke to my server provider, and they said that it would never happen again. So I've definitely got to ask them why it happened again. But I want to say thank you to everyone who has managed to join us here in stream. We hold races every Saturday. We do live streaming of these races every Saturday. We would really appreciate it if you can join us, if not every Saturday, some Saturdays, and also to drop a like and subscribe to the channel. If you can, as you can see at the top of the screen there, we've got a February subscription goal. We're currently at 40 out of 100. Yes, kindly try to get us to 100. So if you haven't already, like the stream, share the stream as well. If you've got like-minded individuals that would love to see what we're going on with here, and if you'd definitely like to join us, let us know via our Facebook page. The links are in the description. Join us, and that's going to be it from me here. To stay up to date with the schedule and the calendar of events here, this is the last one for January, and it's closing out the first round for us out of 4 championships that we're running simultaneously. This is the last championship to conclude the first round of each. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out, and see you in the next one.